One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
To the air, it's Perez. Fires on the move. On target over the middle. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Traore. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Back open in the middle. Finds a crease at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. They're going to run it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He caught it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Wants to go up top. The throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Rushes on him. And he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it. They score a touchdown.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will go to work for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him. And if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Takes the easy completion. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Huskers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! Quick strike through the air for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They think there's room to run to the right here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Barrett. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Got a man. It's Bond. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it 1st and goal. The Huskers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskers.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And now on second down for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Traore. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Barres. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Look out, he's got room. There he goes. He's at the 20. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Here we go. Looking to throw, it's Barres. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. From the gun, give on the inside. Breaks into the open. Pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
They're working that left side. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the...
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room, and couldn't find much on that return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Snagged in the middle. It's Dalton. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To throw, it's Barres. Makes the grab on the left. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to throw on first down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Complete. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for room. It's Allen. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bond. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense, like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary a little bit.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
Fires downfield. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. And the Huskers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Illinois offense returns to the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Back to throw, it's Barres. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Can they catch him? The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He stopped at the 14-yard line and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Huskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to get it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Got out of trouble and throws. And the completion to the sideline. A solid pickup, but not enough for the 1st down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskers!
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 5 over South Carolina. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Spin move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. To the air, it's Perez. Under fire. He's got the back in the middle. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have an opportunity to pick some passes off, and what a great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory, he jumps the route, he intercepts it, and returns it.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! The offense cashing it in on that drive. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Winston. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man in the middle. Turning it on. Touchdown, Illini. Made the grab and in a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there's some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And he made the extra point without problem. So a drive there of 82 yards. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. 14. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The Cornhuskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They want that clock to run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On the run, still looking. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
He's got it, 1st down and more. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called defensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get... Started on the next drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Using the quick game. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Jukes his way for more. He stopped at the 48 and pick up a 10 on the play. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Wants to go up top. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Fighting Illini with mere inches to gain on 3rd down. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
You got to be able to finish plays, and that running back had it, man. He had a first down, but he just could not hold on to the football. You got to be able to finish runs. That's one thing this coaching staff is always preaching to their backfield.
Wide open spaces. He's at the... And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Quick release by the QB. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time. You get to that first down marker. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Lets it fly on the move. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.